Going to register the session like this.
Okay.
So we're looking the pound Aussie, euro yen, Swiss yen, and then we can switch here for whatever we want. So we have an entry in the 15 minute
Yeah.
in euro yen
And the pound yen.
and the pound yen. You're right. So let's go to the 5. And we have in the 5 and also an entry. So I guess we have to wait a little bit for the news.
News is already out, right? There's no more news.
Yeah, but it's kind of so early. Maybe my thinking is always wait like 10, 15 minutes. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. So again, could be a good one now.
Yeah, I'm in the euro yen short.
Already? Okay. How many pips stop loss you have?
Uh, about 10 pips.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 pips.
So you must be like here, right? And to set 5. Okay, I'm selling. My risk, guys, is 0.25 at this point. So that means if I lost this trade is 260 of my balance of my 100,000.
Fine.
Okay. So I come back to this pound yen. Let's see if we have entry. It's kind of late. I have to wait a little. Only to show you, we have the currency mirror. So gold is like heading. This is the 1 minute, okay? So
Right.
this is the Volcano. So the strongest is the New Zealand. The weaker is the Swiss. And euro heading short, so that's good for that euro yen. And yen has even these arrows showing that yes, you can go against the yen pairs. And pound is heading short, so yeah, pound yen, euro yen, they are a good one for.
And the dollar is also heading short.
Okay, let's see, pound dollar. This is Swiss yen. Okay, pound dollar heading short. Yeah, I see it. We have an entry in the 15 minute. Okay, you see it here. And 5 minute. We have an entry now. And the 1 minute. Yeah, that's a good one. So I'm entering in the pound dollar. You have
Yeah, be
to,
cautious in that one because you still have a two-ball retracement that needs to finish.
yeah. So for that reason, I'm playing only 0.25. It's like 1/4 of what I used to play. Okay, then I'm going to so 0.25, guys. So I'm going to set stop here, and I'm going to play it or like here. Let's see. Yeah, here could be good one in the high of the Asian. Is 13 pips. I'm
Yeah.
comfortable with that, and I'm selling, guys. Okay. So we are at the moment in the euro yen. Let's look at it. Okay, euro yen. pound dollar and pound yen. I'm waiting. I think it's going to live without me.
Mhm.
Because of this. It's too big.
Yeah, so a little bit of a high stop loss on the pound.
Yeah, yeah. So that is a really nice concept, Rajit, that you bring to the table. Really look for those, even if everything was matching the stop loss. You have a plan that it must be not more than 15 pips, and it's really we can follow easily.
You don't want to give too much back to the market makers. If you're
Right,
within a certain risk management stop loss, then you don't feel bad about losing.
right. Oui, bon, bisous. Tu t'amuses bien? À tout à l'heure. Salut. Okay, we have in gold a change color in the 1 hour. So this is the 5-minute chart.
It's flipping, so it's still trying to change.
Yeah. So we are in this supply zone here, or demand. This is a level.
Mm-hmm.
You see it here, you see it here, and here, here.
So what's your target?
Yeah.
If you take an entry, then what would your target be?
There's an entry on 5. Peter close 1 minute. It's
In which one?
Yeah, there's
gold.
an entry on gold. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me play it very small. So I'm not even risking more than 1% in my 3 trade. Okay, let's look at it. Up. $0.25. Selling gold. Okay. And pound yen, he lived without me. Pound Aussie, we have a color change in the 1 minute, so I assume that we have the high of this session.
Yeah. but the high of the day is not there yet, so it may still change.
Okay. So here we go to 1 minute. If I enter here, if 5 minutes we had an entry right here. Okay, we
You
have
the CAD and it should be giving you an entry.
CAD. I don't have it. I don't have the CAD. I'm going to look at it. Okay. Switching to CAD. 5 minutes. It's not ready yet. It was ready before. 1 minute. It's not ready yet. Okay. So I have the watch list. So pound Aussie, euro yen, pound dollar, gold, pound yen that it leave, and this is a floating. CAD also has a good setup. In the 5 minutes, we had an entry here.
Yeah, pound CAD, pound Swissy,
Yeah.
Euro CAD, they're all set up.
I had EuroCAD in my list. Here. Yeah, they are set up. Okay. Okay, the pound dollar is taking now from that round number, from the 1380, 138, sorry. So next,
Should be 75, 137.75.
right here, something right here.
Yeah.
So only to show you, I have this panel that when I have one ratio win, is going to move to break even automatically. I don't have to be in front of the computer.
Okay.
Okay. And I can set trailing stop, combine it and everything. I can close 50% whenever I want, or move to a stop break even when I want. If I have several trade, I can choose to close the profit or close the loser, or all at the same time. Okay, gold is going well. It's retracing. Yeah. For the moment, 9, 7, P7, 7, 14, 18 pips.
Yeah, I'm up 18 pips also.
Yeah.
Come on, give me my 12 pips so I can go to sleep.
That's the beauty of this system.
Yeah.
You can have your pips very fast.
It
Okay.
reduces stress also because everything is moving the way you want it to move. And get told just dropped. Is that an indicator?
This is an indicator called what is called indicator list. Currency strength exotics, because I have gold or any other exotic like the Andex or everything.
Okay. You have to buy that?
I rented. They don't allow to buy it, so I rented $120 a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So okay, for the moment, it seems that gold is retracing and dollar want to go down. Yen still going very good, and pound very good. So
Yeah.
on yen is the good one.
Getting stuck at 23 pips.
Okay, good.
Need to go 7 more. Come on. 26, 2 more pips.
Yeah, pound dollar is moving quite good. Yeah, the pound is heading short, and it's one of the weaker one here. A good one maybe to see is pound New Zealand.
Let's see.
According to the volcano, right?
Yeah, pound New Zealand is not set up on the long term. That's what I wasn't looking at.
Okay.
Maybe set up on the short term.
Yeah.
I have my 4 setting. I just wait for my 30 and I'm done.
Okay, perfect. Okay, maybe you have it. Pound dollar in pound yen, they're moving very.
15, 22, 23 pips. I still need to get 7 more. It's moving. It's just taking its time. Everything is in the right direction.
Yes. So at this point, for example, I'm not going to lose in this one. So I'm going to move to break even, move a stop loss to break even up. So I have a free trade here. Then it can retrace and take me out, and well, sometimes
Right. It does do that.
times to the time, it could be a good one. I missed that pound yen.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Costa. How are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
Very good. You went to drive your son or your daughter to the school?
Yes, both. I have
Both.
two.
Ah, okay, good. Yeah,
What about you, Rafael?
today was my wife.
Okay.
So yeah.
Wife's birthday?
You're already done?
I said, Rafael, you said something about your wife.
Ah, yes, my wife, yes. She drives my son to school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we are, Costa, in the pound dollar, gold, and euro yen. So, and the watch list is like the pound Aussie, euro yen, pound dollar, pound yen, and gold. And no, gold is not in the watch list. Those four. And then we have the wild card here that I'm switching to see what we can get. The Aussie yen is also a good one that was matching very good. So we have a 1 hour change color here. And we had a first entry somewhere in here with 9-10 pips stop loss. And then we have another entry somewhere in here for 5 pips stop loss, and it's already 8 pips, almost 10. Okay, pound dollar is moving very well. Pound yen, I miss it. That's too.
Swiss is strong.
Yeah.
Spiking up on 1 minute, and on Volcano it's weak.
Yeah, it's doing a one bar retrace, then it'll come down. Are you guys feeling more comfortable with using the balls or still confused?
Actually, I ignore them. I only use it in the 1 hour to see my major trend. So, but let's say, for example, here gold. If I go to the 1 hour, we have it. We are in a downtrend, right? So we should be in the good direction. And if we go to pound dollar, also we have the 3 board here in the top, and that's much what I look with the 3 boards. And maybe for entry, if I miss the first one, if I have 1, 2, 3, that's also the way how I use it. I don't know if it's the right, if it's right or not, but.
The 3 ball was actually what clued me in on the gold trade last night.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I saw the 15-minute. And I went to the 5-minute, and there was a 3 ball, and it was about 2 candles afterwards, and everything was blue on the filters. And I got in probably a candle too late, but it was still a really good trade. And I got out early.
Yes.
That's what clued me into it, was seeing the 3 ball sitting there.
I got my 30 pips, guys.
Okay, Rajiv, you want to stay a little longer or you want to sleep?
Yeah, actually, I want to see my Swiss yen
Okay.
workout. So
Okay. Yeah, this is Jen. I forget about it. Let's see. What is
but
it?
the pound yen and pound dollar really moved, nearly
Yeah.
13 pips each.
Yeah. It's great.
But Mike, yes, the 3 ball on the 1 hour is actually, for the time frames we trade, the 1 hour is very powerful.
Yeah.
If you have a 3 ball on that, then you know which side you want to trade on. And just
Yeah.
wait for signals on the 1 and 5.
Yeah, that's what I did last night. And like I say, I had just sat down and I missed on the 5 minute. I was probably a candle or 2 late, but it was still a good entry. I forgot what my initial stop loss. It was really low.
Yeah, it should be 10 or 12 pips. If you do
It was less than that. I think it was like 7 or something like that last night is what I had. I never even approached it.
That's the beauty of matching the 1 hour direction with the 1 minute and 5 minute entry.
Yeah, it's worked fantastic. And a lot of it, you see it. It's just patience waiting for that. I mean, that was like the ideal setup last night.
I mean, you get it quite often if you're just patient, like you said. So,
Yeah.
man, your pound dollar is really zooming down. Huh?
Oh.
16%.
Okay, it was closed. I was setting a 0.6%
Okay.
close. So
Oh, you closed it out. What about your pound yen? You still in it?
in the pound yen, I didn't enter actually.
Oh. Look
Yeah.
at that move. Look at that move.
Yes, it's fantastic. Yeah. So let me see. I'm going to bring the trade.
Oh, you got a gold also. How much did you make on gold?
In gold, I think it was like -1 or -2. I don't know, but I have like a close all when I get like $600.
Right.
So yeah, so it's a demo, guys. Okay, it's the challenge.
So you met your goal and you just closed out. That's
Yeah,
basically okay.
yeah. I'm already 1.2% for today. It's more like my goal. So let's see. So that's goal. I'm going to drop it here. Okay, here. Okay, and then I drop. Why you want? Okay, here. Huh? He doesn't want to. Okay, here. And here again. What else I did? Yeah. Yeah, they are still moving very nicely. And Aussie dollar.
So what I'm doing, I'm using the dashboard that Santiago provided a while ago. I just set
Can
it
you
on the
can you
Yeah.
show your screen, because I'm having some issues with show that, and I don't know if I'm doing it right.
Okay. Can I get the screen then?
Yes, I'm going to stop sharing.
Let me know if you can see the screen.
Not yet.
Not
Yeah.
yet.
So here's the dashboard. It's the 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, and weekly.
Oh,
Mhm.
as gave me the currencies I trade. I added more in here, but
Mm-hmm.
you can see the pound yen, euro dollar, euro yen, CAD yen, Swiss yen.
Okay.
They're all 4 red. It's telling me the direction. Very
Mhm.
comfortable, very short.
That's
And then the
great.
pound dollar, 3 of the 4 red.
That's great. So
This
For a
way,
long time. It's for a
yeah,
long time.
so this is the way I can immediately take a look and see which currencies I should be interested in.
right.
Then I can go and take a look at where my entry is.
That's fantastic. Can you drop the or the show your to make a picture of the setup of the panel, please?
It's basically the pairs, then the time frame H1, H4, D1, W1,
Okay.
T25. That's it.
Okay. That's it. Okay. Okay. You don't have a middle time. Okay. 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 Do you think?
Yeah, I don't have the middle, but
Okay.
if I have another panel that shows all the interim.
Yes. Yes.
So if I get the 4 over here, then I go pound yen. What is it doing? Look at that.
Oh.
It's all red.
Right.
I'm
Right.
good to go.
Yes. Right.
Euro yen, good to go.
Everything is
Swiss yen,
right.
good to go. Right, so it gives me confidence. CAD yen, good to go. Well,
Right. Well,
816 is not ready, but everything else is ready.
right.
And you look at the pound dollar,
Yes.
everything up
Very.
to the weekly is
Yeah.
red. Pound Swissy, red all the way to daily. So this gives me a quick look, and then the detailed look is here, and then I can go to the pairs.
That's fantastic because I set like a scanner like full house, setting the 1 hour for 4 hour daily, etc. But sometimes I don't pay more attention to it.
Right.
And this is visual, so you can like take it. So I'm going to try to set it up and show it when we have this session.
I have this. I didn't save this template, so I'll save this template.
Could you send that indicator?
Hi, Len. How are you?
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
The little one that Santiago sent out. I don't think I got it. I didn't see it or whatever.
You mean this one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, thanks.
All right.
Yeah, I was in pound yen and chickened out. I got 11 pips. I got 11 pips out of it. I got a little late.
That's good. But yeah, I didn't enter actually in the pound yet, but because the stop loss was above 15 pips, but it was a good one, a really good one.
I started retrace off the 3 ball, and then everything was lined up. But by the time I logged in, I was just a little bit late. But that's fine. It was a good trade. Thanks.
I just put that dashboard on the group site there.
Oh, okay, thanks. Perfect. Thank you.
There you go. Got it?
Yes.
And
This is
template also.
yeah. Okay.
So the template I just sent is this one here.
Mm-hmm. Thank
Okay.
you.
So
Okay.
this is my quick scan, really. I put it side by side, and based on this, then I just look at the pair, see how it's set up. This on the higher time frames, obviously, but then on the M1 and M5, I just go in and take my trade. The Swiss is giving me a little bit of a problem, but the long term is still short. I'll be patient.
Guys, I'm over 2% in profit on
Good.
my demo challenge.
Oh,
Thanks to the
great.
strategy. Thank you, guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rajiv and Santiago and
Rafael, can I have the
Rafael.
screen back?
Not me. You don't have
Yeah,
nothing to thank.
you must. So
You can have the screen then.
everyone is making some piece of job, but Rajiv and Santiago strategy. Thank you so much.
I feel more blessing with this strategy, really, Rajit and Santiago. Mm.
It's really good.
Rafael, can you show your screen now?
Yes, yes. Okay.
You saw within a half hour, I had my 30 pips.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And depending on how you play your lots, you can do your 1%, 2% very quickly.
Mhm.
I'm only to show you the trade that I have made today. Like this, so we can analyze it and see how to trade this strategy live, and how I chicken out also lens. So don't be because I was in this beautiful trade in the OCGN at the beginning. So the 1 hour change color, as you see. So we have only 10, 9, 10, 12 pips stop loss. He went in my favor, and well, I closed it before he went against me, but then he went 4, 5, -2, and now he's really good, doing good, like about 10 pips.
Yeah, so you should have waited for the H1 to change colors before.
Yeah, yeah. So this is the Royen. Also, I was at the beginning of the session.
How many trades did you take? 3 trades?
Actually, I took it before and I closed it because the opening of the market, and
Okay.
I had like, and here I was like 0.75% each. So again, I didn't want it to let it go against me. So it was like 4 pips, and then I re-enter here altogether and was quiet 10 pips, and now it's retracing, but was a good. And the reason of I enter is again the change of the 1 hour was
Yeah, so the key is your H4 and H1 have both the highs, right? So the high of the day have the session.
right. And I have, and as I told you, I'm looking the 3 board in the 1 hour. I'm not trying to guess in the 30 what it's doing in the 30 minute, in the 15 minute, in the 5 minute. No, I'm going to the 1 hour. That is a middle term, uh, and I see where is my 3 board. And if my 3 board is here, so I'm going to trade down. Okay, so that looks very well here. You see, I missed the good entry here. And the good enter here. Okay, then we
Look, I mean, don't worry about the missed pips. As long as you make a goal, it doesn't matter.
right.
You enter where you exit. If you have a specific goal in mind, like mine is 30 pips. I make my 30 pips, I'm out. I don't care whether I enter the perfect entry.
Right.
But there are a lot of times that you're going to get a perfect entry, like what Mike said, the gold trade that he did.
Okay.
And once we achieve our goal, like he met his goal at 160 some pips on 2 trades. Get out. Don't worry about it, because then you're stress free. You made your money.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Money in the pocket is better than a hole in the pocket, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I could have stayed in and probably almost doubled.
You're looking about 250 to 275 if you had stayed in.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
would the stress have been worth it with gold? Going up.
Yeah, I mean, I exceeded my daily goal anyway as it was, so I didn't look back on it.
Right. Now, one thing is that, with gold, the way that you had the trade, I don't know what your goal is, but if let's say mine is 30 pips, I would lock in my 30 pips and let it run. After that, I don't really care what it does, right?
Yeah, I had both of them locked in for 20 pips each very early, which exceeds my goal anyway. So,
what's your daily goal?
I'm generally trying to get 20 pips a trade, but with gold, if things are working my way, that's easy to exceed that. So, but I want to try to at least get that every day.
Yeah, I mean, once you have your 20 pips each, you can either lock it in or you can trade it.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to manage it, right?
Yeah.
So and you're short of your 20 or 20 pips, you just go about doing what you need to do. Go to sleep like in your case.
Yeah.
So to keep going with what I was showing about what I'm looking the
Sorry,
1 hour.
didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's okay. It's okay. And if you have any trade, guys, interrupt me. Trading is more important. So I have again in the pound dollar this three bar here, and then I'm going to look for short when the 1 hour change color, and it changed here. So actually was Rajit that he called it, and he made my setup. I feel comfortable with that, so I think it was this trade. I don't know where I set my was 10 pips, I think. Here I think my stop loss, and he went like 20 pips. I get only 15.
Only. Oh,
Only.
geez.
And
Oh,
go.
so basically, I'm sorry. So you
Sorry.
guys saying basically you look at your 1 hour and find your latest three ball?
Actually, it's what I'm looking at. Yes.
Let me show you a
Okay.
trick. Go to your pound dollar 15
Pound-
minute chart.
Yes.
Okay. Now grab your snatcher and drag it over here. Put another snatcher on this.
Another snatcher. Hold on.
Yeah.
That could be difficult. Okay, I'm going to try. Yes. Okay.
Can I see the inputs for that snatcher? Okay. Now do the visualization to 15 minute only.
Okay.
Visualization. 15 minutes only. Okay. Go to your inputs and multiply that by 4. So that'll be 20.
Everything.
Yeah, just the three numbers there. 20, 52, and 144.
That is for 3 or by
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 4,
5?
right? 30
By
times
4.
4 is 52.
52. Okay.
And then 34 times 4 is 144.
Okay.
Okay, now go to colors. Now change the yellow to whatever different color, green or blue or whatever you want to do. And change that to a well, doesn't matter. And put the others to no color. Go back to colors. Yeah, make those no colors. And say okay. So now you have your one hour ball on the 15 minute. Okay.
Yes.
So if you scrunch your time up, go to the
Yeah,
15 minute. Go to the 15 minute.
Oh, the 15 minute. Okay. I am in the 15 minute. Yeah.
You are? Okay.
Yeah. So here. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. So you have a 1 hour ball now. And then you
Okay.
can see the H1 and H4 where they change
Oh,
colors.
okay. H1, H4. That's great. That's
Yeah,
great.
that's good.
So you don't have to flip between the H1 and the H15. You have your H1 information right here. Your
Oh,
trend.
okay. Thank you.
Oh,
Rajit.
nice.
Nice. Okay, good. I'm going to write it down
I
and
think if Len remembers, we were playing with the balls settings for
yeah,
multiple time frames about 6 months ago.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
actually it was Len that bring to the table when he was trading with us this ball. Always you have used it, right, Len? So you know how
Yeah,
to.
yeah, but they Santiago and Rajiv they was changing them and for the different time frames. But yeah, I've been using those for a while. Santiago and I have been using them for a while. Santiago is the one that introduced him to us.
Okay.
He's the indicator king.
Yes.
He knows how to find them. He's always been able to find them. I'm like, dude, because when I go in there and start looking at them, there's so many of them. It's like, how do you know which one you want to get? So it's just, yeah, he has the patience to find them. So
I got rid of my scan with 2 pips, so I'm 32 pips for the day. I'm done.
And okay, only Rajit before you leave, if you want to leave, of course. Why gold didn't work? So we are here in the 1 hour. So we look this
So gold
change.
didn't work Because you, first of all, on the one, okay, so if you go back to the 15, you're on the 15 now, right?
Yes.
15.
Yes, I'm in the 15. Yeah.
If you're on the 15, first of all, this is not a 15-minute trade, it's a 5-minute trade. So go to the 5.
Yes.
Okay, so you see the 5, well, 5 minutes is still set up to go short.
Yeah.
Okay, everything is red. The 15-minute is saddling. You know, so it's not that it didn't work, right?
It's not
It's
ready.
just retracing.
Okay.
And once it finishes the retrace, it'll give you a saddle and there'll be a second entry.
Okay.
So don't think of it as not working. It's a natural recycle, right? Because it went sideways. So it has to retrace a little bit. You know, it has to come out of that sideways channel on the 5-minute.
Okay.
You can see the MACD is already turning over.
Right.
You know, and you have your, where's your 1 hour? 1 hour 3 wall is where?
My 1 hour balls is here.
Yeah, so you're still in the short.
Yes.
Finished a 2-ball retrace, right?
Right.
And so you were in the retrace when you actually took the short. So if you're looking for a 2-ball retrace on the 1 hour, you have to make sure the settings are set correctly. So go back to the 1 hour. So if you look at it in the 2-ball retrace, all
Yes.
your indicators were blue.
Right.
Okay. Now that the H4 is turning red, it's the time to look for a short.
Right.
On the 5-minute.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Rajit.
Yeah, because it's done the high of the day, right?
Correct.
Or it's doing a high of the day, I should say, because the 4 hour can change. What?
Right.
That's really what you're looking at. I mean, if you're driving everything of the 1 hour, then you have to be cognizant of what the 1 hour is doing.
Okay.
All right, guys. Any more questions? Then I'm going to sign off.
No, no more. Thank you. Really,
So
thank you.
You can make that a template, the one that you just changed from the 15-minute.
Yeah, I'm going to.
And you said the numbers times 4?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Did everybody get what I did with the Raphael? Anybody has any questions on that?
No, that's good. Thanks.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right,
Thank
guys.
you.
Then I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.
Have a good
Have a
one.
good night, Raj. Thanks.
Night, Raj.
Thank you. Thank you, Rajiv.
That's great. He has already his 30 pips before the London Open. Normally we wait after the London Open to start looking for trade. Remember, Len?
Yeah. I mean, I guess the way, you can play a bucket and you're not trying to wait for one pair to go 30 pips.
Right.
So he just played a bucket of them and let them run. So that's a good idea.
Yeah. I'm going to go back to.
Well, I'm still trying to learn how to play the Asian session so I can be sleep at this time. So that's why I was trying to understand about the 3-ball
Okay.
and the 1 hour just to try to find pairs real fast. Because I know it's a lot of movement during the Asian session on certain days. So I'm still trying to get to that. So a lot of times it is, a lot of the moves kind of start like after the New York session and it flows into the next day. And some of them you probably can catch early. So I'm just trying to figure out a way to catch those early.
Yeah, I almost exclusively anymore work with gold during the Asian session because it moves
So
pretty good most days.
nice. Gold in the Asia session is really good.
And that way, like last night, I was done. I mean, it took several hours for that trade to play out, but I was done really early.
hours here. I don't know, Betty. I see that you had a question for Rajit. Did you get the answer with what Rajit told us, or is looking in the 1 minute, and for those fast trade is looking the 1 minute lining up with the 1 hour. So 6 minutes for the open of the market.
Euro Aussie is ready for going long.
Euro, see. We have color change here. Any stop loss could be here or here, 15 pips. Yeah, we are in a time. I prefer to wait before the opening of the market, but you have the setup there, and you have a first entry here. Actually, the first entry was here. You see the trend line is pointing up. That's good. In the 5 minute, it changed color. It's pointing up. Yeah, it's set up already, right? So, and now you see how this trend line now is flat. It stopped pointing down. We go to the 1 hour. So the 3 ball is right in the bottom. Everything is pointing up. The 10 hour, the 4 hour. So that's a good pair to focus. Thank you, Costa.
I'm trying to understand the system.
Mm-hmm. This is. So we have 17. So we have the 3 ball. Let's see the currency mirror. So Aussie is quite strong, and Euro is in the mirror here. Aussie is pointing down. Euro start pointing up. Yeah, this would be a good one. This is the 1 minute, 5 minute. Yeah, Aussie is pointing really down. It's
But
moving.
what is our direction now? We have triple, for example, pound, dollar. Oh, but we didn't change color on H1, so we don't.
No, the trend is down now.
Yeah, but maybe on London Open it changed because we have triple on the 1 minute.
But as I'm using the 3 ball, I'm looking the 1 hour. Nothing
Yeah.
else.
Yeah,
Nothing
but
else.
maybe it will change also together with the ball.
Yes,
But we are
yes,
waiting for change of 1 hour.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
And then I make like analysis of win to ratio.
Mhm.
So if I go short in this, it's like I'm looking to get my stop loss here. And if I go long, I need the 1 hour to change.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
And your stop loss would be here.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. But you see the trend line is really pointing down.
Mhm. Yeah.
That is heavily pointing down here.
Mhm.
And this is pointing down. So
So we may be on the.
I don't mess with
No, no.
The Rose is doing well. If you are, oh, well, now it's tracing.
London Open right
London
now.
Open. Wow, Euro Yen spike.
Mm.
Wow. So that's the beauty. If you are already here,
Mhm. And
you
staying.
protect. You have 32 pips already. Wow. She's doing a good one also. Yeah, the yen pairs. Wow, look at this. What's in this trade? In the Aussie yen, 30 pips. Wow. It's amazing.
Yeah, that pound yen is the pair that I put in the chat earlier today, saying that it hit the
Yes.
high of the month.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was turning around,
Wow, look at
and you can take
that.
advantage of it. Yeah.
Look at that. So here you have a first entry with this stop loss.
Wow.
60 pips.
That's a nice trade right there.
Yeah. So you see, so before the opening of the market, look for those levels. So here was really good. This is a 5-minute entry with
What I did was I used Santiago's concept of, well, basically finding the high and the low of the day. So I went to the
yeah,
daily. If you go to your daily, you can find the high and low of the month. So if you see the high, if you see it's hit the high for the month, it's supposed, and then I went down to my 4 hour, I saw a divergence, and that's when it turned around. So that could be, a way to find when these trade setups or get these big moves. I've been looking at the daily, and then you see the high and low for the month, and then all of a sudden it possibly turns around, and that's what this one did. It's turning around, so it may go down for a while. You never
yeah,
know. Who knows? But this was
yeah,
could have been a reason for the big move because
right.
it hit the high for the month, and then you got divergence on your 4 hour, and then it turned around. So we'll just see. But yeah, I've been kind of using the same concept on the daily. It's trying to
Okay,
find the high for the month or the low for the month and go
that's
from there.
yeah, that's good for long-term trade or swing trade. That's really good.
No, basically too is just maybe, you could kind of help you with direction. If you see that it's made a low and it's continuing to make a high, well, you just want to play in that direction for
Mhm.
I don't know how long. Now, if you see it turn around, then it may have made the high for the month. And then you could say, okay, well, maybe we could just play it short for I don't know how long. So it's just a quick reference. It's almost just taking the same concept from the highs and lows of the day, and you moving it up to the higher time frame to find a direction that you can play for multiple days.
Mm, very good. Very good. That's an excellent move. Yeah. Wow.
Well, I'm gonna call it a night, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Len.
thank you.
See you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Have a good night, Lynn.
You too.
So you're taking a challenge, Renata?
Only demo. No, I'm just trying to come in plus. When I pass the challenge, this demo free trial, I will
Oh, okay.
enter. But I cannot find out which one. They are so good, all of them. Maybe this one
Yeah.
from Ken has 1 to 200
That's good.
leverage.
That's
Yeah.
yeah, that's good. I'm
Yeah,
doing
that's good.
this one,
Yeah.
and I'm trying like this is my 4th day, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to get 1% every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, so normally in 8 trading days should be over. So we have that here Aussie, wow, pound yen. So let's see what we can see in the pound yen. So we have an entry here is 7 pips stop loss. We
Mm-hmm.
have another entry here with 7 pip stop loss. And we have another entry here for 7 pip stop loss. So that give you 1, 2, 3 here. Yeah, 1 to 3, easily 1 to 3 in each trade. So if you have 0.75% and you get your 1 to 3 trade is 2.5% in only one trade.
Yeah.
I'm paying attention at this pound New Zealand. Look how it's flickering the H10 and the 1 hour exchange color, 4 hour exchange color. And if I go to the 1 hour, so you see we have 3 ball here and 3 ball here. We have divergence here. I'm going to change that to if you have an enter in the Rossi Costa, let us know.
I have entered, but I close with 2-3 pips profit.
Okay, perfect. I think it's making a little retracement, and now you need to be focused. That's the beauty also to trade all together, because we can maybe pay attention to those currency pairs that don't pay attention much. Look at pound CAD also. We have an entry here. 10 pips stop loss, and already 5 pips.
We have entry on gold on 1 minute.
Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you, Renata. That's let's see how that play. Let me 5 minutes, 15.
On 1.
Yeah, it's a 15 trade. That's good. Okay, 15 trade. It's a 5 trade, and now a 1 trade. Okay. Thank you, Renata. Only if I win it, I will thank you.
So you take it back.
I'm going to take it here. I'm going to put a small. So, okay, I'm selling.
Yeah, it's ranging actually. So
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Look, the 5 minute starts changing the trend line here. We have the bar, the 1 hour candle that change. The 1 minute is good. The 15 minute. We have everything setting up except the 10 and the trend line, but the trend line is most getting flat. It's not pointing anymore up. So I think it could be a good trade. And this guy is calling for short. He lost, but always he has the good direction, but not the good timing. So maybe now is the timing. This guy, what I mean with this guy,
Raul,
yes, here. I don't know if you see. So he entered 1774, and he was stopped out at 1776. He said he didn't work out. Next near resistance, that one didn't work. Going to come back New York. So And let's see what I have. Dollar yen is, yeah, well, the yen pairs. Yeah, pound yen. Pound Swiss also. Pound dollar is changing color in the 1 hour. And let's look pound dollar. Yeah, it's not changing yet. Pound Aussie is changing color. The trend line is getting a little flat. 5 minutes.
Yeah, pound dollar has changed now on 1 hour.
Yeah. So look the 1 minute. And we almost have an entry. So at this point is 12 pips stop loss. Going for 0.25. And we have an entry now. I mean,
What is your stop loss?
you see it here?
Yeah, below. Okay.
Yeah. So that is most like 10 pips. I'm already 5 pips up. Thank you, Renata, for that call.
I was late.
And look, the 15 minute, we have a diversion here. Conversion, sorry. I close gold. I don't trust it. Okay. I mean, that's
It's ranging.
Yeah. I close it for negative $2 or something.
Yeah, it was bouncing around. I got 4 pips and then I got out.
Yeah. Wow, what is that?
I will show you at the end. I'm trying to create an alert at TC2000, but I have a problem with the weighted moving average. I have created an alert that has only the usual OSMA, but this is not what we want.
Yeah, It's the weighted price. Yeah, I have, but it could be helpful. Costa,
I will show you. I created an equation.
okay.
Do you know anything about TC2000?
Okay.
It is a
Yes, I know about it. Ken, the other Ken, told
yes,
me.
yes.
Yeah.
The other Ken showed this to me 1-2 years ago, and
Yes.
because I love math, I start to play, and
Okay.
finally I create Osman
Yes.
is similar with the 350 and 2,
Okay.
the filter.
Okay. That's great.
I can't create an alert that is it shows the previous filter, but this TC2000 has not the ability to plot the weighted Osma. This is my problem now. But you can create changes at the histogram color with a condition that has.
That's great. Yeah, the C2000 software
I can
was
see you at the end if you have any ideas.
Actually, I don't have more math knowledge. I remember that he used to talk me about it, and I try to make some, but I don't remember. But yes, I can send you some idea if I get one.
You can
Okay.
copy the equation, and then it is copy-paste work.
Right. I can send it by notes, right? Or the notes
Yes.
software. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I will do that if I think about it something. Okay. So we have also the pound yen that change color at the same time, but the pound dollar was, I think, the best one because here the entry is like almost 20 pips. Well, he's already 15, 16 pips profit. So maybe we can be more flexible with pound yen because we missed this trade here, or I miss it because it was so big. I think was called something here. I think was I missed it, and then I didn't follow it.
Mm.
Yeah, the pound pairs there now has no.
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm getting too tired to.
No problem.
I think it's coming up 1:30 in the morning here, and I'm.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's
Didn't
okay.
get my nap earlier, so I fall asleep. So have a good night. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Have a good one, Mike. Thank
See you
you.
tomorrow.
for coming.
Thanks,
Bye.
everybody. Have a good night.
Okay, the Euro Aussie. No, that's Aussie. Yeah, Euro Aussie. You see, Costa, the Euro Aussie now it's ready more than go to the other way.